best thing you can tell one of those guys who are obviously going out of their way to not compliment you? You know what you say? You say this: you know what? You are so refreshing. I mean, most guys that I meet, they're always telling me how beautiful I am and how gorgeous I am and how pretty I am and da da da. They never ask me about me. They never ask me about, and I appreciate that you appreciate that I have a mind and that there's more to me than my looks. That's the best compliment a man can ever give a woman. So literally, you've just forced them to agree that they just gave you the biggest compliment of all by not complimenting on your looks, and that you already know you look good, period, point blank, period, and that they saw deeper, and that was the biggest compliment of them all. So therefore, you're taking whatever they're trying to use against you and flip it right back around and use it as a compliment. You see what I'm saying?
The answer is hell no.
That made absolutely no sense at the end right there. And that's how you know this woman just be completely rambling, and it may sound good to women who are, you know, going to be want to be convinced, want to be lied to. Cool, they can run with that. But that made no sense. So she just deemed a man doing something to a woman is him not complimenting her. That's the equivalent. So women should start boosting up their ego because they got dressed, they did all this work, they know they look good, but the man, they get there and the man don't even acknowledge it. So clearly the woman don't look that damn good. That's the thing. It's like false hope equivalents and just all these scenarios that SHERA 7 mentions when she talks about her talking points and subjects. All of these lead back to the guy doing the same thing. And that's trying to get the box, trying to play along with the game, trying to tell you what you want to hear, because men know women can't handle the truth. And there's a way that we handle you that most women just don't seem to understand. They just get mad at it like SHERA 7 and try to decode it, but it doesn't work. Like, any woman that's taking this advice is a freaking moron at this point.
You're never going to find a man that he's truly going to fall in love with you. Fall in love with yourself and choose the man who is going to treat you the best. Okay? That's my best advice. Because falling in love is a chemical trick to make you reproduce. Okay? After about a couple of years, that's going to go away anyway. And you're not going to feel the same as you did when you first met him. You followed emotion instead of logic. And now you're stuck with some broke man who you thought you were in love with. Now he can't buy you birthday presents. Now you got to work 2 jobs because he lost his. And you're no longer in love with him. Love yourself. Then you will love him because you made the right choice. You will love him because he will take care of you. He will not ask you to work. He will tell you, don't worry about it, I got it. That's how you're gonna know that someone loves you, when they will take care of you and provide for you and not have to feel a certain emotion in order to do it, okay?
She was too busy prattling this whole time that Syrup 7 was not able to really give any of these women any solution. She just talks, you know, and prattles on and gives you the nature and the dichotomy of men, but she never breaks it down. So she forgot 3 key things that she's informing these women. And it's, you have to get this guy and you have to get him to want to keep you around. So you have to keep the guy. And how do you keep a guy so he can pay your bills? She can't give you that answer. She could just say, oh, go try going over here. Go to this coffee shop by yourself. Show up to a high value place alone. She never gives out that information. Number 2, if a woman gets with this type of guy, what's going to keep the relationship going? And women, they typically divorce 80%. So that means they probably break up in the 90s because most men don't break up with women in sexual access. And the third thing is the most important thing. To get this type of guy that's going to actually fall for this shit, he has to be the damn KFC man. He has to be the Colonel Sanders dude on his way out. Sort of like James, the pay pig.
Went on a date with a guy last night who was part of the men not asking women questions on dates epidemic. And I started thinking about really why this might be. Now, I'm going to take care of the annoying, he might be shy thing for you. Yeah, maybe. Maybe these guys might be shy, but not all of them can be shy. And I fear that the real reason why they don't ask us questions is because they don't care. They don't actually care about what we have to say. Like, I'm so serious. If I stopped talking last night, if I stopped asking questions, the conversation would have just halted.
Notice that she said the word, I feared. she used the word feared. She feared that men just don't care what they got to say. And the thing is, it's like, why is this rocket science? Sex, silence, sandwiches. Very simple. And she's like, oh, if I would have stopped talking, the conversation would have halted. Yeah, because men want to be in silence so we can think. See, women's brains go all over the place and they want to talk to you. They want to get it out. They want to, somebody to hear them. But men, our brains don't do that. And women just cannot correlate that we're just not the same in so many arenas. And it's just absolutely hilarious because we learn this stuff about the sexes, the genders, the differences when we were younger, like in like middle school.
If a man ever texts me or tells me, text me when you get home, text me so I know you made it home safe, best believe I am not sending that text. I want you to wonder if I got home safe so you can send the text and be like, hey, did you get home safe? Are you good? Are you okay?
Y'all smoking crack! Something is wrong with you people!
Right there. She just literally just epitomized the reason why she's single, making consistent TikToks. I see her every time on this talking about and making up scenarios that she used to be in because dudes aren't checking for her like that anymore. No matter how much of a Kim Kardashian from 2009 impersonation that you're trying to make on yourself, impact on your life, it does not matter because you cannot follow simple directions. Even with the caliber of men that you can actually attract and get with and that you had in the past, had, keyword because you can't keep them, for no reason, they have simple requirements. You just do the small things that they ask you. No, he needs to be thinking about me so he can text me. It's not about you. You're not Kim Kardashian. You're a woman that's trying to get with a guy that's better than you. You can't make this shit up, bro. You can't make these videos up, bro. These women have to supply this content because they're saying it out of their own mouths.
So one thing you never told your ex. Be honest with it. Be honest too.
I slept with his father. Gigi.
What's one thing that you never told your ex?
One thing I never told my ex, that I was with her ex. That I was with her ex
Her ex.
while I was with her. She didn't know about it.
One thing I never told my ex.
That you never told him.
I mean, I told this nigga damn near everything. I told him I cheated on him.
How did you cheat on him? What'd you do?
Well, I cheated on like one of our co-workers because we used to work together.
Damn, so he know the person?
Yeah.
And you still did it?
But that was so old. I mean, honestly, we're still like
You
married.
never told your ex.
I got with his homeboy after.
After I talked to his friends.
You out of pocket.
I never told my ex.
Honest.
I wanted his friend.
While you was with him?
Yep.
Damn.
I was emotionally cheating on him. Oh, God. Emotionally.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
And people can call me whatever the hell you want, but the honest truth is you can't call me a liar when I say that the passport right now at this time in 2024 is the best defense for any man that's coming up that has the capability of understanding women and can, kind of like subtract all of the good stuff and know that this is the raw, true nature of a woman. The ability to understand that and get money, dude, get out of here. Don't even try to date here. And when I come back from overseas and I come back here, I already know I'm going to be looking at girls sideways. So that's your best bet in 2024.
All of my villains is global. Haters is mad cause they local. Program, yeah, they know that they local. Probably not right in the head. Maybe it's something I said or something I did. My passport is blue and they faces are red.